Good morning and welcome to, oh, that's not a bomb siren, that's because baseball or soccer is starting. I'm at Maishima Sports Island, which is out in Osaka Bay. Wow, my hair is getting crazy long. I'm out here Sunday morning. I'm here for an event and the event doesn't start for like an hour. So I thought I would take you guys on a Bayside walk. I'm very hot. I got a thermal and a hoodie on, but I don't need it because it's like 20 degrees. Let's get you guys around. There's quite a few people fishing, so I'm going to try to be quiet until I get past them. Don't want to disturb the fish. We are, as you can see, this is the river that would go into Osaka and then out to the ocean. And let's just have ourselves a nice little casually walk. I don't have my gimbal today, so I'm sorry for that. Thank you for everybody who watched the live stream recently. I appreciate it. Pilot girl, hello, hello. Right up here, there's a full-size baseball arena. You can kind of see the lights right here. There's a soccer stadium and a basketball. Today I'm gonna be watching Evesa, professional basketball called the B League, play here. Wow, that's a big bucket of chum this dude's got. Sounds like some girl sport is going on. Tennis. So, hello pilot, how are you doing? So Osaka Bay is pretty interesting. Right across this way, if we were to go across, that's actually Kobe Shi. And I think when we get down to the end, we maybe can see Maishima, which is where Banpaku, the expo, was. So. Yep. Based on those bags over there, I'm gonna say tennis. Especially I can hear it. Sounds like soft tennis. Oh. Look at all these cranes over here on the other side. But again, thank you to everybody who watched the drive stream the other day. I really appreciate that. Where we drove to Kishiwada and other recent videos where I've tried a bunch of food and been in the car. So every view, every minute counts, and I really appreciate it. I'm quite bad about announcing stuff because I didn't know if I would be able to do this or not. So it says climbing is prohibited, and probably the reason why is this railing is gone. The ocean has claimed it. Subbed and liked. Thank you very much, Pod. So if you guys are not subscribed yet and you want to see more about life, living, culture, and just general things in Japan, make sure to hit those buttons and the notifications and help Found in Japan keep growing. So what I think is really interesting, this is like it says here, this is Maishima green space. So I don't want to go there because it sounds like they're young girls, so I don't want to be videotaping middle school or high school girls play. But soft tennis takes a tennis ball and then removes the outer furring, so it's just like a bladder, like a handball. And they play with a different racket that has a longer neck, and when you strike the ball, you can only strike with one face, like you can't backhand. And they typically play on courts that are like AstroTurf with sand in it. So the ball comes off the racket very fast, but then it slows down and you can really make it spin because of how it makes contact with the soil and your racket. So it looks like up here there's a playground, a big old slide. Daniel and Yuka. Daniel would love it. He's a slide fiend. I believe that over there is the Maishima, and I believe that big, you can see the top side of the ring barely right here. So I don't know what they're doing on this side. But what's really weird, I was gonna say, is this is a sports island. There's tennis courts, soccer, there's a running track all the way around the outside of it. There's a professional basketball gymnasium. There is no train to get here. There are buses that come out, but there are no trains. So if you want to come out here, you pretty much have to have a car. I still need to go back and watch some of your old videos. It sounds like a combination of tennis, badminton. Yeah, so very similar. So for children, it's much safer because they can't hit the ball as hard, so it saves their joints. It's also safer because you don't get struck by tennis balls. The likelihood of a tennis ball flying out of a soft tennis court and a normal one is very low. As Pilot said, if you're watching this on a replay or you're just ninja lurking, we got lots of videos. And if you just feel like going back and putting on one of the playlists, I have a live playlist. I have a bunch of shorts and taste tests. Lots of things going on. I literally saw some guy pull out some bait and then a crow just grab it a minute ago. And I'm really sad I didn't have my camera out. I'm fairly certain you shouldn't be taking any of these fish with you, but that guy before did. That's all there. Yeah, it's really weird. Also, the parking is pretty limited, and they actually ripped up half the island to convert into parking for the expo, and then they shuttled people over. But yeah, I thought I'm out here just going for a walk, that I would share some of the bay with you guys. Last year when I came here, and I think I did a live stream around here, it was so cold and so windy, and now it's almost unbearably hot. We're getting up to where there's quite a bit more fishing persons. So we'll try to go up and through the green here. West, Osaka Bay in the morning time. I can tell you this much though, it really does not smell good. I'm pretty amazed at how many people are out here fishing. I guess it is a 3-day weekend, so that's pretty nuts. You park in a premium space, it's gonna be about 3,000 yen. Again, sorry that this is so shaky. I don't have my full gimbal. I just have a little tripod to attach to the wall. Some years ago, I went to the Osaka Beer Festival, Craft Beer Festival, and it was underneath that tower. .18 degrees is hot. It's getting in the high 50s, low 60s overnight now, and I love it. Yeah, it's quite warm. Especially since I have on my undershirt, and then I've got a heat tech, and then I've got a thermal, and then I've got a hoodie on top of that, because I thought I would be cold. Because I saw the weather today was going to be 17, and it's already 18 or 19, so. So we started up here. We're going to turn left and go up through the green here and then take a look down at the bay. So I guess a lot of these fishing people are already done, because not a lot of biting after early morning. But we are right here, and we're gonna walk up through the park, and then we'll see the observation hill. I think I mentioned it in my last live stream video. I'm kind of sorry I haven't been able to do more lives. I actually tore my meniscus in my knee, and I had a little microsurgery / MRI investigation just Friday, and I go back in 2 weeks for the next step in the process. Dressing like a Chicagoan. I'm dressing like a North Carolinian in winter. I probably could strip down to my t-shirt and I'd be fine, but little mini lighthouse. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a plane right there. So where we're right now is in between Kansai Airport and Itami Airport, and technically Kobe. Oh, this is kind of cool. They've got a replica of a lighthouse. I like you, you like me, you like what you like, and I like you being here. So hit that like button. The use of fire in this park is prohibited. That's what this sign says. No barbecuing. We got a lighthouse. Gotta be careful not to step in any dog mess. That's not fun. I thought the surgical technique, mine was straight orthoscopic, and there are staples in the heart. So 15 years ago, I destroyed my ACL and I had patellar tendon something. They moved part of my knee into another part and fixed it. And about a month ago, playing basketball, I twisted my knee and some noises started and it's been hurting. So I went to get an MRI and x-rays, and part of my meniscus has flipped. It rips and it's in the way. So what they're doing is this gun that's basically like a bug zapper, but it's a directional fixed point electrolysis. So they shock the inside of your joint to help degrade any buildup, and then to well, it says no photos. Weird. So we won't stay up here, I guess. But let's walk back down. So normally in America they use a cadaver donor, but in Japan they don't do that. So they actually removed part of my patellar tendon from my kneecap and put it in as a new ACL. My problem is that I'm probably overweight and under muscled right now. So gotta just be conscious of my situation that I'm in. But no golf allowed here. Oh, we got some palms. But yeah, the electric surgery cost 9,000 yen-ish. But basically it sounds like a giant bug zapper, and the bug zapper like direct points an electrical charge to inside your knee, and they say it's 60 to 80% effective and at speeding up the recovery. So I have to do it 3 more times, but immediately after it was done I noticed a huge difference. I had a flap that prevented me from straightening the leg, so that had to be removed. Yeah, that's same thing for me. I have a little, where it tore, it is impeding the flex of my knee. This is where the Oryx Buffaloes, so Osaka is famous for the Hanshin Tigers, but there's another team in Osaka called Oryx Buffaloes. They used to be called the Blue Wave. It's where Ichiro played before he went to America. And this is their training facility. So they play in the Osaka Dome, but they actually practice in their field and everything is out here. This is the parking lot for that tennis. $9,000 is a good deal for comparison to surgery I had. Yeah, well, my original knee surgery was like $20,000, but then it got knocked way down. Here's the Mizuno Tennis School. I think that's the back side of what we heard, and then there's some futsal going on over here. My surgery got knocked down, and then national insurance, and then my work insurance, and in the end I think I stayed in the hospital for like 2 weeks, and I paid $3,000, and then I got reimbursed $2,000, and then I applied to the government for the last $1,000, and they covered, because without that surgery I couldn't walk. I couldn't be an effective means of producing more money, so I had to get it taken care of. My MRI plus the little electric knife surgery cost altogether 9,000 yen, and then the checking with the doctor and doing rehabilitation, I think it was like 1,200 yen, or no, 102,000, so about $90 US. So here's that baseball stadium I was talking about. So maybe a high school or college baseball team coming in right now to practice / play. I'm gonna go with high school. And over here is the basketball stadium, arena. Normally seating is open, which is called Jiyuseki, but today a former recent NBA player who has come back to Japan will be playing, so it's all pre-selected reserve seating. And over there is the incinerator for Osaka City. It's very direct, like designed, interesting. Daikin, this building right here, this is the company that makes the cheaper lower end air conditioners and like housing appliances, mainly air conditioners, but this is their main factory. So if you see the city, Osaka City Shikken Bank Stadium, big. Well, I qualify for Medicare next year, so that's not too bad. Better than yeah. My dad has had a knee surgery replacement, and he kind of had to wait till it can be taken care of, and it's completely changed his life. So in Japan, I really like it. You might have to wait sometimes, but making sure that people are healthy enough to work and take care of themselves is really big. So Cerezo Osaka, the pink soccer team, their practice field stadium is right over here. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop into this 7-Eleven up here, and then I'm gonna go into this event. So just a quick little 25-minute walk. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you enjoyed this content and you want to see more content of life, living, and things found in Japan, check out one of these videos, check out the playlist, and until next time, mata ne. Bye-bye.